ask you if Trump's conviction almost distracts from Hunter Biden's trial. Does it make his issues more or less shocking at this moment in time?
I think that both parties are looking less than desirable to voters right now. They're very thin on legislation and very heavy on accusations, but these are clearly different trials. Hunter Biden, for the gun charge, I think even members of the Republican Party, Lindsey Graham, have said that this is not really a big deal. It's embarrassing for sure, but we have the president of the United States, a former president who's not the candidate again, who was recently convicted of many crimes, and one of the star witnesses was a porn star who he paid off, who was a great witness. And we're just not seeing that kind of cogent argument or powerful statements being made during the Biden trial. So I'm not sure that it will play well, but we're still it feels like we're close to November, but unfortunately we're not. It's just a very long election year. So it's unclear if it will sway voters, but it's just not as consequential.
Alexis, you wrote for CNN, quote, "If Hunter Biden dominates the news in 2024 while Trump stands trial in multiple courtrooms, it won't be good for the Republican agenda." Why do you say that?
The Republican Party sells themselves on being tough on crime, being law and order. But it's hard to see that being clear right now in terms of their approach to both Biden and Trump. They are going after Hunter Biden for these far lesser charges. And he, again, is not a significant player in the grand scheme of 2024 and of the election. He never has been. And yet we have Trump, who they're making many excuses for, who has been convicted, our first president in 250 years who has been convicted of crimes. Now, what we see here is Trump responding to this by saying that he will go after, if he's reelected, he will go after Democrats. He will go after anyone who was involved in any of his court cases throughout the United States. And what we see from President Biden is a real commitment in more than just words, in action, to being a president of law and order, which is not something we associate with the Democrats. He is so committed to it that he has emboldened the justice system to go after his son. He certainly hasn't impeded it. That's not an argument that they can make. If they could, they would have.